Yo, yo, what up? Joe Meggs here, baseballbeast.com, howtotrainforbaseball.com. Got a question here from Jay. Let's check it out, guys. Jay has a baseball player that's been diagnosed with Little League elbow, and he hasn't been allowed to throw, but hasn't been given any rehab instructions. Jay's trying to help him and wants to know any recovery or prevention ideas for him. First off, I think it's awful that little kids have, they can be diagnosed with Little League elbow. That just goes to show that young kids are throwing way too much all year round. They're starting in the winter throwing, they throw in the spring, summer, in the fall, and then it's just like all year round now, non-stop throwing, and that's what's causing these injuries. When I grew up, I played, in the fall I was playing baseball, but I was also playing soccer. In the winter I was playing basketball, baseball in the spring and summer. Actually, when I was real little, I didn't even play baseball in the summer. It was just the spring. And when I was about 11 or 12, I started playing in the fall a little bit. And even that was a little too much. But kids nowadays just throw and play baseball all year round, and it's killing them. It's really, hurting their chances of playing high school and college ball because they're getting injured at such a young age. And it's really unfortunate. But, so, Jay, as far as rehab for your dude, I would try to get him to a physical therapist and iron that stuff out, because at that age their mechanics are not perfect. So just teaching him proper throwing mechanics is huge, especially because he's in Little League. He's going to be making that jump to the big field soon, and if his arm's cranky now, his elbow's cranking now, it's not going to be 100% when he starts throwing from 60 feet opposed to 45. So I would try to recommend a physical therapist to his parents, one that knows what they're doing, because I'm not too familiar with Little League elbow or what that implies, but my approach to it: take a look at the shoulder, the scapula, see what's going on there. If there's some sort of dysfunction, you got to address that with specific exercises that he can be doing. I don't think he's too young to be doing band pull aparts. I definitely recommend pull aparts, anything that's going to really focus on retracting the scapula, depressing it, and things like that. Could go a long way to actually helping your elbow health. And some soft tissue work on the shoulders, on the the forearms. A tennis ball might be good for somebody that age. They don't probably need a lacrosse ball, or a light foam roller will be okay. And just really have a serious discussion with his parents and tell them that if they want their son to be a great athlete, he can't just play baseball all year round. The best athletes play multiple sports. If you look at A-Rod, he was a stud football player. LeBron James, another stud football player. All these guys played multiple sports in high schools. They didn't just specialize in one sport growing up, and that's the downfall of today's youth. And it's a huge mistake that parents think that if I want my son to play a Major League Baseball, college baseball, he needs to play every day, 24/7, year round, and it's just not the way to do it. And this video is not going to get that message out. Hopefully it will help you portray that to that kid's parents and help him in his future. All right, so again, what could you do? Try to get him to a physical therapist. If you can't, recommend exercises that are going to retract the scapulas, depress them, things like band pull aparts, Y's, T's, I's, prone, on an incline bench or on a physio ball. Doesn't really matter, just things like that. Soft tissue work with a tennis ball on the forearm, the bicep tendon, the bicep, and so on the shoulders also. That might not be a bad idea. I don't really know what Little League elbow is, so I'm probably not the best guy to ask, but I know if I had somebody who came to me with that problem, that's what I would immediately do with them. All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Jay. Baseballbeast.com, howtotrainforbaseball.com. Check you guys out soon. Peace.